iDiskiTV, powered by World Sports Betting. Kaizer Chiefs 1, Chippa United 0. www.wsb.co.za. 50 rands voucher for you if you're opening a new account there. The code is DISKI50. You go to the website and of course you can see the terms and conditions there. The links are also in the description. Any problems, you stay on the website. They will be able to assist you there. With World Sports Betting, we bet with the best. So Kaizer Chiefs winning a game against the Chippa United. I guess there were incidents, major talking points in the game. Asiqale nje ngokuthi ubone njani umdlalo?
I'm so disappointed the way Chiefs idlala ngakhona, because kuleko you need to kumele udlale njengomuntu obonisa ukuthi ufuna ukuwina ileague. For mina Chiefs engathi they playing ukuthi as long as ileague ngathi ngaphela. I said in half time ukuthi Chippa United they play a team, a big team comparing to Chiefs, and badlala njengabantu engathi yibo ngathi bafuna ukuwina ileague compared to Chiefs. So I was so disappointed again seeing Katsande on the field of play, seeing Umanyama, seeing Upaka. Look, they're not giving Chiefs anything, but they will play. Upaka played 90 minutes again. Katsande also 90 minutes. Umanyama, yes, he went out. But for me, if you're saying you need experienced players that they will push you to win a league, I mean they need to work. So these guys, for me, they're just adding numbers. I don't understand. I'm so disappointed and lose Amakam, and I'll lose the respect to the coach, because they just play there's no plan. Everyone went that they were from a corner, because he came my color. I saw Tower Lapana Pambil and I was like, what? Utawa now is playing as a centre forward, and after they scored a goal and then Utawa was at the back, you know, agna direction. They're just playing.
Yeah, in fact, as you talk about Omatoho, is actually the player who brought in the cross before the goal, Khama Billiat as well, which was very interesting, because Kaizer Chiefs played with a lot of energy in the first 10 minutes. They showed which they wanted the goal, but I don't know why is it that when they scored the goal, they decided to sit back. Of course, in hindsight now, as the match is over, you would say that they wanted to defend their 3 points and they got their 3 points as well. But why would you change the approach so drastically, even when you are fighting against 9 men?
You as a coach, you didn't plan. For me, Bayogla came without any plan. You want to win the league. You are a big team, Kaizer Chiefs. I'm not undermining Chippa United, but looking at the names and the brand, Chiefs is a big team, and you cannot you want to go and defend that goal. And some incident happens. Chippa United, they scored a goal. They scored a goal and the referee denied them that goal, said there was a foul. And I said it after the game can end up a draw, and that was a draw. It's 1-1. And it tells you if you don't plan, then such things they do happen. Because for me now, the coach meeting it seems like he doesn't have a plan. The boys, they're going in the field of play by the way they think is good for the team. And it's so disappointing. They're challenging for the team, and then such things they do happen. And then the referee was there on their side. He gave Chippa United a red card. Look, yes, it's a foul. Everyone saw it. But now we're looking at if you give a red card, let's look at the action around. There was somebody who was covering Khama Billiat. So what was the point of the referee to give a red card? Well, okay, fine, you got a red card. Still, Chippa were minus. But they look like that the team that they're extra. They played good football, build up from the back, creating chances. Again, they got another red card. 50-50 ball, they went both of them 50-50. I mean, the way Umpatlele is screaming a call, it was like he's broken. And they played even the replay. You could see that really it's football is a contact sport. There was nothing really major for him that the referee can say that's a red card. Those decisions, they're so crucial at that stage. And remember that Chippa Nabo, they're not really that safe so far, because anything can happen on the last game. So I'm so disappointed with the referee, and you know, I'm sorry for Coach Siema. His team, they play good football, and somebody came in, took a decision that 3 points must go to another side. So I don't know in the final because teams, they lose 3 points, they lose points because of somebody needs to take a decision in the field of play that the 3 points must go to another side.
I mean, there's also the argument that you just made now, Oguti. At some point, Kaizer Chiefs play inferior football against Abantu about 9, about 10, when there was a first red card. I said when we were watching the game that Kaizer Chiefs actually have a very good opportunity to take this away from Sundowns. If they apply themselves, they could score 2 more goals here and it's over. Sundowns will have to win 7-0 or 6-0. You know, why is it that Kaizer Chiefs, for some reason, were dominated by a team that has 9 players?
Kulego, it tells you about planning. Coach Medindo, for me, he didn't have a plan. He's I don't know, where is he? Because the board is there, I can see him there, Lapane Penchini, but in terms of the planning, for me, he doesn't have a plan. Gulego, you know very well that you need a win, and you still have an advantage of the goals. The team is minus with the red card. You're still making changes in terms of putting attacking players, put more pressure on the opponent, score more goals, so that you know that if you win today with 4 goals, your league is yours.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over. But now it tells Ngulego that there's no plan, because as a coach you need to plan that. Now things are, they always say plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D. You must have those plans that if this team, they got a red card, then I can make changes like this. Because if I win by 4 goals, the league is over. I've got the league. It happens today. It was there for Chiefs to take it. But because of the planning was not there. The Chiefs are not playing Kulego. You know, it's season now referee tonight, because if there was a planning, illeaking Absa Premiership, illeaking Chiefs, because the coach, because they playing like here's a red card. Now you need to look at the bench. Oh, what a red card? No, let me put an attacking player. Instead, he puts defenders. Kulego, if you put defenders, you telling the opponents to say, come to me. Then they will come to you. And when they come to you, now you've got the rescue of the referee. The referee now is helping you, that now the time, now you save, if anything happens, then now you're done, you win, you got 3 points. That's not how it should be. A coach, for me, is a coach who does his planning. Look at Coach Siema. Even though Anelo Ntuzana Amarat Kata too, Ama changes Akabenjan. Do a positive. Yeah. He shows that look, we're playing. Still Gulego. It's I would say so embarrassing to see Chiefs the way Badalenga corner against 9 players. Whereas they know that they want to win the league. Because it's announced they did their job, manch. And look, Gulego, you know, Chiefs going to go to Pedro Makama and losing their respect again to watch them play, because they just go inside the field of play and play. I mean, how can you play Omanyama? It's been how many games? Omanyama not giving Chiefs anything. It's been how many games Upaka is not giving the team anything. Okatsand, those players, for me, you know, they need to be replaced. Actually, because there's nothing that they're giving the team.
Do you think it's, as we wrap up this conversation, I know that a lot of people are watching here, and Kaizer Chiefs fans as well. Do you think the attitude should be from the fans, Uguti, Noma Ganjani, Noma Swinenjani, we should be happy with winning? Because I think that's some of the attitude that we've been getting as well, in that in as much as Ujonia stresses the idea, Uguti, whatever way you play now will determine how you play tomorrow. Meaning, you could go another 5 years, even if you win the league today, you could go another 5 years without winning if you continue this way. Should Kaizer Chiefs fans be happy with what they're seeing, especially if it brings about a league title on Saturday?
Unfortunately, but you know, let's look at the reality and love. Those are 2 things. People, they love Chiefs, but in reality, Chiefs, they are not doing what supporters they expect from them. So with the win tonight, mina ngi Chiefs supporter, I will say, you know what, I must be worried. I must be very, very worried ukuthi ngifuna uwin league and then referee ungisize ukuthi I must get the 3 points. I must be very worried. And looking at the last game, you know, Kulego, when you do your planning as a coach, you plan and you look forward. More pega forward. Chiefs, they want to win the league. There's a Champions League. So you saying this team must go and play Champions League? You know that's why let's be realistic. Let's not look at only love. Let's be realistic. We cannot, sometimes allow things zenzakale those things ukuthi ngakusasa so shawa mahloni thina as people. Because for me, it's so embarrassed really if this team, the Chiefs, will go and play Champions League.
All right.
Really.
Last one then. Chiefs wrapping up their final game against Ibaroka. I mean, I was saying even today, I keep on saying this, that in as much as however they play, at the end of the day, they're playing against teams who, for some reason or another, sometimes they turn up, the other times they don't really turn up. So Kaizer Chiefs, I think, obviously, anything could happen in a football game. They could win against the Baroka, and that could be it. That would be lights out at the end of the day on Saturday.
If the Nedbank Cup, Baroka will do something. I'm telling you, we are going to Nedbank Cup, the last game. I'm telling you, Ibaroka, I believe in them, I trust them.
Sure.
Yeah, I upset Bezo in Zagal. But unfortunately, league. So, in football, as a colleague, Zagala, in Poland, good team. This is the last game. I'm going to play with my number one fan. I'm not saying Ibaroka, I'm a fan of Chiefs, but I'm just saying sometimes Zagala Kanjalo and end up good team. The other team will win. But it's going to be a very difficult game on Mpumelelo. When Uncle Legongoba Ibaroka, they are not in a good standing now.
Yeah, about number 15.
Yeah, so they are not in good standing. So a win for them. So I doubt to really they are prepared to go to playoffs. So they will make sure that by 23 points against the Chiefs. And how things are now, Baroka will beat the Chiefs.
Okay. Okay, there you go. It's very difficult for me to endorse that, but that's your thought, obviously, and this is your space as well. We shall see you on Saturday as well. www.wsp.co.za. iDiskiTV is also live on Facebook as well. 064-525-0513 as well. Thank you very much for watching us.